Good afternoon, everyone. This is Hermit from Sigma Picks. Thank you for tuning in for another weekend review of SPY, QQQ, and IWM through the lens of Elliot Wave theory. We didn't have much of an exciting week. Just kind of last time we were here, we were kind of discussing that this rally is primed to stall, and that's pretty much what we're seeing. We're just seeing a consolidation right here for the last week or so, and we were talking about how we could see it, kind of flutter around here before going up and trying to get to that 425 level that we had discussed before. And that's exactly what has been happening, and I think it's going to continue to be that way. But just one thing that I think is very important is where this consolidation is taking place. It is taking place on top. Okay, it's taking place on top right here. So the consolidation itself is taking place near the all-time highs. So you have kind of a clear idea. That's to me that again says that this is very bullish. We can expect it to break out towards an all-time high, but even if it does break down a little bit, I think we are going to be okay, since there isn't much that is going on that's going to affect the way markets are behaving right now. I think everybody was all about inflation, inflation, inflation. I think we kind of went through that a while back, and it was right here. Let's just quickly look. This was the inflation drawdown right here, okay, and then we had a secondary move, just to show you guys. So right now I think that's the only thing that's keeping the market from kind of having that momentum move up. There was talk over this weekend with Warren Buffett and Charlie Munger talking about inflation again being very high. I think that is going to be the theme for the next month or so, and I do expect Fed to step in sometime sooner than later. So just be aware that that's one thing that's hanging over the markets. I think that would bring it down. I think at this point we can say that we are most likely are going to reach this point, that then expected things to kind of break down from there on, at least for SPY. Okay, so let's go to our next chart that we want to look at. Okay, QQQs, somewhat in the same idea as SPY, in the same kind of boat. Same thing that we discussed last week again, was that we could see it go through this flat Darvas consolidation until something that gets the markets moving. There is not much to worry about again, because we are still, this is very bullish where this consolidation is taking place. It is consolidating on the top near all-time highs, and it should likely break up towards our target of 350. That's my target. Again, I think that's a pretty conservative, straightforward target. That does not mean that that we could see also a downturn from here if things do not go that way. Tech's been in a lot of tech's been selling off here and there, and a lot of the big names have already reported, so a lot of that is out of the way. And they did it, Apple, Amazon, Facebook, they had an amazing earnings. So Google, say the least. I mean, some of the biggest quarters that they've ever had. So I do expect it to break out. I think those names will carry the markets forward. I think we can expect it to get to 350. I think from there we can expect it to also kind of start having this breakdown. Now, one thing you should be aware of, that we have a confirmation right here. We did see kind of it test that area, but I can't say that it is a true confirmation because I wanna see it kind of move up from here, come back down, and then hold support above this level, okay, and then move forward. That will tell, that's my true confirmation. That's what I look for. This was just a gap up and then boom down, and then we got this move down. Okay, so that's all it was for now. I think we're gonna stay in consolidation. I think once all the earnings have been digested, we can expect it to move higher, but also be aware that if it does break down from 334 region, we can go see 329 in the next couple of weeks or so. All right, so the next one that we want to look at is IWM. I think we're still stuck in this, we are still very much in this flat consolidation. Okay, it's not doing much. It's staying within this. Okay, this is pretty much normal consolidation that we see. There is one thing that could negate this consolidation is obviously that if we get to make a new high, okay, but just be aware that we are still very bullish with IWM, even though it may not look so to a lot of people, but just know numbers matters, and this 23.6, you know, to level 2, and the lowest point was 27.21, 28.03, and 208.35. Sorry, so 208.03 and 207.21. Those dollar values are very significant, and they are close enough to our 23.6 value that we can consider it to be very bullish still, even though it's in a flat consolidation. There is, again, this could be end of wave 2 right here, as long as this is 1, this is 2, and we are in you know, the third wave right here. We don't know that yet. We need confirmation for now, but other than that, I think we should stay bullish. I do expect it to be in this consolidation for a little bit longer. I don't expect it to break down to too much. I think IWM is, you know, it's one of the areas where we could see major uptick within buying from the institutions if they have not already started to do so. So this is normal. This is preliminary. This is preliminary, and this would be your another one of that. So I'm just gonna bring it back to see what it looks like on the larger, you know. So it's a triple. So we got, so let's just quickly go over it. W, X, Y, X, and RZ. I'm expecting RZ to be somewhere around here, or within this, you know, within this region. It can come back down to 215.16 dollars, but you know, just again, there's nothing much to do for now for IWM, and I expect it to stay this way, consolidating, and we'll see how the next week brings. Maybe it will get bullish. Okay, so that does it for our weekend Elliot Wave review. There is, if you have not seen, go back, look at my other videos. They kind of are in sequence of, you know, what I think and what's going on. I mean, I put these videos out actually for myself to keep a record, because this is what I do every weekend to prepare for myself. So hopefully it helps you. If it does, share it with other people who you think it may help also. And I will see you guys next weekend. And have a great trading week. Bye bye.